Okay, we're back, and I wanted to show you some things that I did with the number jumble kit that we had for August. And one of them was this card that I made, again using that craft cardstock that I like. And I had some stamps that I punched out these stars because I loved this star paper. And this was a scenic route punch out that we got, lots of them on a sheet of paper that had arrows and little journeying blocks like this. This was stark white, so I also used some cream ink on it just to make it look a little duller. It was a little stark, and I had a cute stamp that said "You're a rock star," so I plan on giving this to someone that I'm very proud of. I added some Kaiser jewels, which I thought were cute in the very bright gold, and then layered it with the cardstock from the kit, and it turned out to be a really nice card. So I wanted to show you that. Secondly, I wanted to show you this layout that I did using one of the back sides of one of the craft papers that we had that wasn't really red and blue and gold, but it had this really pretty teal, blue, and green dot on it. And then this was the back side that I cut a big bracket out of another paper, and I can't remember which one it was, but I loved the blue and green again and how it went together. This ribbon is actually from the Alphabet Soup kit, but I really loved the colors in it and I decided to use it. These punch outs are from the kit, as well as the buttons. I added some green ones. And then this journaling tag is from the kit as well. So I added some pictures, just a giant bracket I cut. This was part of the blue paper from that one that had the shooting stars on it, and I just scalloped it with a punch. And I used some ink, a little bit of green if you can see there, just to kind of bring in the green from the paper. And then I had these patchwork thickers. These were from last month's kit from Lakeside. Yeah, so I wanted to show you what you could do with these, because when I put these down on my cardstock, on my paper here, it didn't really show as well as I wanted to. It wasn't that well of a contrast. And so I took my ink pad, and I just want you to know when these are especially the fabric types, all you have to do is put some paint on them or put some rubber stamping ink on them, and look how you can really change the look of them. You can change the color almost completely. And look how I could really tone that down if I wanted to. However, I chose to just do the edges, but I just wanted to show you a tip that you don't always have to use the color that may come in your kit. Get some more use out of it. So that was my first layout. My other one that I just completed because I wanted to show you some things I did with the chipboard. This is Superstar. This is my soccer player, Emma. And I cut this paper down to 8.5 by 11 because I had used this strip already from the 12 by 12, and I kind of lost out on that. But anyway, it was okay. And I really loved the red and blue, and I found some good soccer shots of her. Now this is the add-on alphabet from KI Memories of last month's Oceanside kit. I love the glitteriness of them, and I thought it was so fun with the stars. Now you also got chipboard stars in your kit from Scenic Route, and I punched some out, and I wanted to put some patterned paper on them. I didn't know what to do. Now this was from this giant piece of add-on paper we had. If you remember, we had this add-on paper, but it had a big giant ring of paper around it of grays and blues, which didn't go with my layout. However, I loved the star and I wanted to preserve that. So I cut out my star, and I'm gonna use this and keep it in my stash for like a template if I ever wanna do a large star in a different type of pattern paper. And then I took my chipboard stars from Scenic Route, and I laid them on, and then I just took my craft knife and I put some adhesive on it, and I just cut my stars out. Now as you can see, I took them out of the middle of the paper so it doesn't disturb what I want to use as a template in the future, but it really gave me a little bit of contrast for my layout, which I really liked. And then on top of that, I did take again some of that broken china distress stickles. I put a glob on, and then I took a paintbrush and I just brushed it all on here just to give it a nice little shine, to bring more blue in. I don't know if you can see that. And I also added some to the blue on the page as well, because I thought it was just a gorgeous color and kind of fun to make it a little more sparkly to match the letter stickers. So that's what I had for you today. I also want to remind you not to get rid of these negatives of your chipboard, because you can use this to create a perfect star if you want to draw one, sponge one, paint, use it as a stencil, but don't get rid of those after you've used the stars punched out in the middle. And that's what I have. So I hope you have a good time with this kit, and we'll see you probably in a week or so with the kit previews. Thanks for watching.